A decision to enforce a pit bull ban in a northern Iowa town leaves some wondering what to do with their dogs. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Brianna Long. The Manly City Council voted Wednesday to enforce a 2008 ban on pit bulls from the city, and now dog owners have until tomorrow to get them out of city limits. ABC 6 News reporter Brittany Lewis joins us now live in the studio. Brittany, this ban is about 5 years old, so why the decision to enforce it now?
Well, Brianna, the ban was put in place in 2008 after City Council says two small kids were pinned against a fence by two pit bulls, but the ban was never enforced. After calls from citizens and a new mayor, the council visited the issue again earlier this year and decided that if the city had an ordinance, it needed to be enforced.
I mean, she's a happy dog, great with kids, loves people.
Patrick Diesman is talking about his 7-year-old pit bull Hyphy, a dog that come Monday won't be allowed in Manly.
She was raised as a dog, as a pet. You know, she wasn't raised as a pit bull. So I mean, she's raised as our pet and as a family member of ours.
A few days before Thanksgiving, the 5 pit bull owners of Manly received a letter from the police department.
The City of Manly Code of Ordinances, the keeping of such dangerous animals is prohibited within the city limits of Manly. As the ordinance reads, these animals are to be safely removed within 72 hours of this notice.
There's been several people that said they've had pits come out at them when they're walking their dog at night, running out after them, and called the city hall. And they said, hey, we got a pit bull ordinance, why isn't it enforced?
The owners were given a chance to appeal, but Wednesday, the vote was in, and the dogs had to go.
We were devastated. We weren't sure what we were going to do with them.
City Councilman Scott Hegel says he understands why the pit bull owners are upset, but says he voted based on the concerns of citizens.
I can't tell people not to be afraid of a pit. None of these dogs that got letters, anybody's ever saying that they're going to attack. I can't tell people they're not going to attack. I can't tell people they're going to attack.
With less than 24 hours to remove their dogs from the city limits, some pit bull owners are left wondering what to do.
Now, I spoke with the police chief of Manly on the phone today. He said while the police department has no intention of going into people's homes and taking their dogs, those that don't comply with the ordinance could be charged with a simple misdemeanor. Reporting in the studio, Brittany Lewis, ABC 6 News.